Hello, everybody. Um, I just posted that I'm gonna make some video of why the twin flames are coming and what is that all about. And the beginning, um, just want to share some stuff with you that everything that's going on right now. I mean, as of today, especially in the last 2 3 days, we've all been feeling this push, this a pressure to get the things done, like something that we need to achieve, something that need to be getting it done. And this is coming in because of all this retrograde energy that it's pushing into it, and specifically a Mercury that brings its messages into you. And some of you have a hard time getting those messages, accepting those messages, um, accepting the truth, and that's why it triggers the dark night of the soul. That was a video that I made yesterday. With this video that I'm gonna be talking right now, it's why did the twin flames are coming? What is that all about? Why is the purpose of all this? Why is the purpose of two people there, different background, two people there married, two people there not even talking that much in each other in real world, but they have this spiritual soul love connection. Why is all this stages within twin flame? And I was just revealed that was from last night that the twin flames, we are coming in here. Number one, we to learn the lesson ourselves, and then the people that are around us to learn our lessons as well. And everything it's about learning and evolving. If you take a look at your own self, your own journey as a twin flame, how many lessons did you learn? How many things did you overcome that if you were not at a twin flame, you will probably never overcome it? How many of you went to the stage of levels of soul that you probably never imagined to it? Or how many of you loved it, the synchronizations that you experienced within the universe? And then the vibrations inside of the soul love the way it is. Um, those lessons that you learn as a twin flame and how helping you to overcome everything, it helps in the life from a very, very long time. I mean, the stories, if you take a look at it on um, all the old lovers, if you want to take it, there were all these love stories about what it happened, how they happened, why did that happen, and what is the lesson at the end, and how did the two lovers come together. I mean, there is so many tales, there is so many legends. I mean, even if you take the legend of Lancelot and Guinevere, even the king. I mean, the King Arthur had to go ahead and um, give them the blessing. So the both two lovers have to come together. He learned the lesson that it's much better to have two people that are happy and be in love compared to um, they being separated. And we're as a twin flames, we learning the lessons. First of all, we're learning what is this soul love is. We're learning to appreciate that soul love. If you don't appreciate that soul love, then we get in on the separation stage. We suffer, they suffer. People who are around us, they see we are suffering. They learn the lessons from us. Like, um, yeah, I see that you love her or love him, and I see that the things are the way they are, and I'm learning the lessons that I see that you guys have more love than the normal people. I see this is not um, the love that it is. The other thing is that we're teaching lessons to the other people through our telling our life stories out and open, to telling the stories, to sharing to the other twin flames, or to sharing our story um, out. Uh, we're teaching the lessons. We're showing those lessons of that story that is happening with in your life, about your twin, about you, what you go in through it, and how you going through it. And this is how the evolutions has been going on, by telling the lessons. I mean, you open up most of the divine books out there, they're all stories. They're all stories. They're all legends. They're all, doesn't matter what religions you pick it up. There's stories there that you learn. You learn the lessons. You learn everything that you're not supposed to do, but as well that we are the ego-based human society still, not as a soul-based society. Um, we're still screwing up, and the twin flames are coming in to remind the society, hey, there is something else is out there. This thing is gonna shift. This thing is gonna happen. We as the twin flames, we have spatial vibrations in the soul. If you see us, if you are near us, if you're around us, you will feel this powerful love inside of us as a vibration. We can look at you in your eyes and you will feel it. There's something strange, something different about us. There is something you never encountered before. And that doesn't mean that we are bad people. That doesn't mean that you have to judge us. That doesn't mean that you have to be bad about us. And that doesn't mean that you have to do anything wrong. You just have to learn that there is something else out there. Um, Most of the twin flames, when they came out and open, they start teaching something, some kind of learning, some kind of knowledge, some kind of education they provide. Um, there was a report that post out of it that a lot of the people, they're pretended twin flames. They're actually using the excuse to cheat, um, which is some kind of like yes and no question. But the real reason is you will know um, that you are in a divine relationship when you accept that there is no other person for you. And the other hardship it is if you go for quite a while without a relationship, maybe a year or two, you have no relationship, and you learn how to become actually twin flame as you are, as a devotion to the person you love. Even if you try to get in a relationship, nothing works. And then you really understand that the divine is divine. That connection with that person, it's made it for a purpose, to teach you lessons, or to teach you the lessons of the others of your story. Um, a lot of the twin flames ask me questions about um, what I have to do to get my twin, um, what I need to achieve to get my twin, or how I can get my twin to it. You have to understand that this is a soul love connection, and you have to love the person inside of the soul with all you got. You have to have a faith of your journey, and that's mean relying on your soul, not relying on your ego, not relying on the people around you. Because the people around you, they can say, hey, listen, forget about him or forget about her, look at this, that girl or that man, they're looking good for you. all day feeding your ego, not your soul. Because if they acting as a soul, they will never tell you what to do, and they will tell you one thing, and that one thing it is listen your soul. A lot of the twin flames actually get into troubles because they don't listen their inner love and their inner soul, and that is mostly the runners. Um, in that causing a lot of problems, not only for them but for their loved ones, and that is the hard lessons because um, it's one of the divine lessons from the Bible. Eve went out to ask for advice from um, the serpent to give her the knowledge so she can know what to do. Um, she was looking for something else. Um, Most of the women's when they come to the twin flames, they go and they ask their best friend, they asking their relatives, they asking somebody instead of listening inside what their heart and what their soul is telling them. Why do they feel so different just for that person? Why they feel different around that person? Or why they love it so high just about that person, not anybody else? And most of the runners they feel that love, and that is specifically the man. The man will not go seek an advice, especially if he's runner. He's not gonna seek advice. He's gonna go and run to the cave like a caveman and sitting down there and try to figure out on his own until he understands that he's gotta find a female he needs to share the things and that female to help him out. Because the man does not possess the intuition. Twin flame, if that was the exchange within the soul, the man will adopt naturally the intuition from his female counterpart. He will accept the female energy inside of it, and that will give to that man the power to seek, look, and understands the whole picture. That's how that little portion of the soul, when it becomes united, for the awakened twin, it helps out and all this. And this awakened twin start teaching the lessons. Is can teach the lessons like what happened to me. I was teaching first. I didn't know at the beginning, but I was teaching through my quotes I was writing. They were all lessons. Then I would start writing a posts with my quotes. Those were lessons. I didn't realize that I was teaching until one of the forums that was like, go to Dio, he knows how to teach twin flames. I'm like, okay, there's something new every day. I'm like, now what? But it is what it is. I learned that word to accept the things, the evolution, the evolve, and to keep on going on the journey and keep learning and learning. I learned that twin flames will learn our lessons during the retrogrades. One of my best video on there on YouTube is actually twin flames in the retrogrades. And specifically, we're learning lessons every Mercury retrograde. We are under Mercury retrograde 200 and something days out of the 365, so we have more time on a Mercury retrograde, so love it, okay? I made the video about this, but love the guy, love the Mercury, because we're learning our lessons, and if we don't want our lessons, we don't move up. If we don't move up, we don't get the things right. The lessons we learn during the Mercury retrograde, it has to do with our journey and our evolutions within the soul. what I mean that every Mercury retrograde, if you're an awakened twin, you will know that there is the forces during Mercury retrograde. The one is the peace and the love inside of the soul, which is you flow within Mercury retrograde, or your resistance, your force, your negative, your desire to control, your desire to talk to your twin in real life. Um, Mercury retrograde is actually you to increase your soul power and talk to your twin in the soul. Repeating, in the soul, not over the phone, not send them an email, nothing. Imagine you have a twin flame and you have no connections at all. How are you gonna talk to them? Only in the soul. And that's why when you try to connect to your twin, they block you on Facebook. They don't return your phone calls. They don't want to have a communications with you, or they cut any communications with you. It's just to tell you, communicate in the soul, talk to in soul, learn to evolve in the soul. And that's why a lot of the twins have a lot of problems, because they don't solve the situation, the lessons deep inside of the soul. They try to solve the lessons and the problems the old way, the ego way. We're gonna talk. We need to talk. Yeah, but you need to talk in the soul, because in a twin flame relationship, the soul comes first. The soul comes first. You establish the balance inside of the soul. You establish these vibrations within the soul first. Then it comes into the heart. You put the love and the peace from the soul at the same time. And then, when everything is okay and ready, then you and your twin will get together. So I wanted to send this video out for this, is that with one challenge, figure out what is your lessons is. What do you need to learn? Usually the twin flames is attached to one of the most known love stories. I mean, it could be Cinderella, it could be Lele Manju, it could be Adam and Eve, it could be Lancelot and Guinevere, it could be any love story. Pick it up. Probably the one you pick it up, it's the one more close to it. And figure out that love story in you. What is your lesson? Why that love story is attached to you? Why so much that love story is attracted to you? And when you figure that out, you will understand why I'm saying this to you. Because we all have a purpose here. And we as a twin flames, we're bringing this peace and vibrations inside of the soul to pass it on to the rest of the population, the rest of the people. And this is a lesson that people have to understand, that love exists deep inside of the soul. And we are this lesson for them. We bring this lesson, this learning, because if there is no lesson, there is no learning. Somebody has to teach the lesson. And we're taking a very high toll of showing these lessons of love. For instance, me, I'm a 42-year-old. I'm originally from Bulgaria. My twin flame, she's in her 30s. I never even know her actual years. She's from San Salvador. I met her at work, and we never had a chance to talk. But thanks to her, I did all my writings. I become this powerful twin flame that you know now. And I know that me and her, we're going to get together when we're supposed to get together. We have no phone. We have no Facebook, no Skype, nothing. It's just a connection deep inside of our souls. And someday our story will teach the rest of the people. Someday that story will be told, and that's how the world will learn its lessons, through the stories. And I hope your story will have a happy ending with you and a twin flame, and be loved and learn your lessons.